team.
That was busy.
We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions.
Oh, yeah, you told me that yesterday.
The TCU Horned
He told me
Frogs.
like the 3-point
With the shooting badge
The
bill
Horned
thing.
Frogs will kick it away to start us off.
That's disappointing.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. So Washington's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic.
He's going to take a shot. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Hunt is on its way. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's a hit. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Lester. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, TCU. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten off to a sluggish start. Turning it on! Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Floats it out in space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Washington sends out the punt team. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You held the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the move. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off play action on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Big play offense, and it has them throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Under fire. They get him up, rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finding open areas. Tripped up for the tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC, or you get the...
He wants to go deep. He's got it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And now on second down for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. To the air. It's Lester. Plucks it out of the air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Buys a little time. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Fit it in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Washington. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third down, he drops to throw. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Got his man.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He rifles one deep down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That makes the score. TCU 35, Washington.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. Plows through the defense. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that.
He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Bringing the heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverage.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the pressure. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
TCU, number 9, in the end zone.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. Still running at the 40. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some time.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They just keep firing. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Here comes the heat. Moving away from pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Here's the heat. Complete in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll pull it down. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Give to the running back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw. It's Washington. Snagged out of the air. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on second down. Got him downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Washington. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 6 lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running it to the right. Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
59. Washington, 29.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meadows. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They'll run for it. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Under fire. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Lester. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He's open on the right, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Right on the money. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They want to run it left here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watch. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lester. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Lots of running room. The 40. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.